Good evening and welcome to everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting...
Easy decision for the captain there, batting first in home conditions.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Yep. Got that away nicely.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep. Great shot.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep. Good shot, a beauty.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
Yep. Keep it in. Could that be out? Looks so.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Yep. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them. Maxwell, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep. Nicely played.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Middle that one, great timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yep. Good shot. It's found the gap. A couple on offer here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
15 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 29 for 1. Yep. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep. No!
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Timed that brilliantly.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Maxwell got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep. Ballers in.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Absolutely nailed it.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these
That's
two.
the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
70.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting.
Waiting. Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Couldn't have played that any better.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 80 for 2. Nice shot.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Super piece of timing.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Yep.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Sodi, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
McCoy ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Right out of the middle.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Waiting. Yep.
Good pickup. Big chance. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Lovely bowling.
That was just a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling, deserved better.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Super shot that.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
A good way to push up the run rates. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Good bit of timing there.
And that brings up the half-century for this batsman.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
End of the over.
The
The Royal Challengers are 146 for 2. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Got all of it, and for 6.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early and it was dispatched with ease.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
At number 5, please make him welcome.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was a big hit. Incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
Over. The Royal Challengers are 176 for 3. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive chance.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Bowler is confident on this one. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Taken! A really good one too.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And that's the end of the innings. The Royal Challengers have set a target of 196 runs. First ball, and that'll go all the way to the boundary.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Great shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Nice ball.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary. There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. This should be close.
Yeah. Well bowled.
This could be trouble. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Yeah.
There's trouble here.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Pads that away. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Now on 50 for 1. The new batsman heading out to the crease at number 3.
Oh, what a shot that is off your first ball.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Middle that one. Great timing.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch, and admire.
Good shot. A beauty.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Yeah.
Could be close.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Times it nicely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Bowled, disturbs the furniture.
Bowling.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Welcome the new batsman. The captain is heading out to the field.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yeah.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
Patel from the north end.
Nice
Poor
bowling.
ball all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Timed that brilliantly.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Nicely played.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Patel doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Out. Caught.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
For the Rajasthan Ravens, please give them a round of applause.
What a shot. First ball, smashed it.
Not standing on ceremony, this one. Brilliantly timed and flew over the boundary for 6 runs.
Hetmeyer has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Thrust the pad at it. Big appeal. This could be out. Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Absolutely nailed it.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Rutherford coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Brings up the half century for this batsman.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Wait there.
There's a chance if this hits.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Misses everything.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. Gone. It's a good catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Going with spin now.
Into the attack for the Bangalore Crowns.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. Chance!
Not a great delivery. Got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Trouble! Oh, gone!
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Super piece of timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yes.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here. McCoy got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Yep.
Needs a direct hit.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Duplessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes, yes.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run-out in the first place.
Yes, yes.
Solid defence, very compact.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Last ball, probably need a boundary to win. Can't see them running 3.
Yes, yes.
Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
And that marks the end of the match.
Well, you never knew which way this game was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
From all of us in the commentary